all about updates to the DET score report, which is changing as of July 1st, 2024. Today, we'll talk about DET subscores for integrated skills, new subscores we're adding for individual skills, and simple ways to interpret your new, more detailed score report. Now, that may sound like a lot, but I'm not worried, because with the magic of editing, here to help me explain everything is our friend, DET assessment researcher, Dr. Ramsey. So glad to have you with me again, Ramsey. Before we get started, can you remind our viewers what you do here at Duolingo?
Sure. I have a PhD in educational measurement, and I'm a psychometrician who specializes in researching the validity and efficacy of the test.
Well, I'm glad you're here because the DET is making some updates to the score report, and I'm hoping you can help talk us through these changes. First, can you explain how the DET is scored?
Absolutely. The DET is scored on a scale from 10 to 160 in increments of 5. Your overall score indicates your overall proficiency in English.
But that's not the only number I see on my DET score report.
Right, because we know that one number can't fully capture someone's English proficiency, we also report integrated subscores for literacy, comprehension, conversation, and production to give you a closer look at your skills across different areas of language.
So my overall score gives me the big picture, and my subscores break it down so I know where my skills are weaker or stronger?
Yes.
That makes sense. So how is the score report changing?
Well, the major update is that now, in addition to the integrated subscores for literacy, comprehension, conversation, and production, you'll also receive individual subscores for speaking, writing, reading, and listening.
So I'm about to get double the information on my DET score report. But why add these new subscores?
Good question. We know that in real life, language skills are used in an integrated way. For example, in a classroom, you don't just speak or just write. So integrated subscores really are the best way to describe how prepared you are to use language in real life. But by improving an individual skill, you can boost 2 of your integrated subscores.
What do you mean?
Well, people can improve their proficiency by practicing in all kinds of ways, and not just through immersion. As you see here, having subscores for your individual skills can help you focus on what to practice if you want to improve your overall score.
I see. So the integrated subscores are based on my individual subscores?
Yes. To get your score for literacy, comprehension, conversation, or production, just take the average of the 2 individual subscores that it's made of.
Now, how does this relate to the overall score?
Your overall score is an average of the individual subscores rounded to the nearest 5.
I get it. How's this different from before?
Before, all of these scores were calculated directly from individual items or tasks. Now we calculate integrated subscores by taking the average of 2 individual subscores.
Now that the DET score report includes subscores for individual skills, I can take the average of my subscores for speaking, writing, reading, and listening to get my overall proficiency score. And I can take the average of 2 individual subscores to get my integrated subscores for literacy, conversation, comprehension, and production.
Exactly. Just giving you more ways to understand your proficiency. That way, you'll know how you can work to improve.
Well, I like that. Thanks so much for explaining this, Ramsey.
Of course, Sophie. We hope that having more information will help test takers feel more confident continuing to use and improve their language skills.
That's it, test takers. As always, check out the free practice test, now available on mobile, and the readiness guide link below. We want to see you succeed, and we are here to help you test your best. Thanks for watching.